I still remember the glint of it under the zipper of her purse. A Rolex Oyster Perpetual, sleek in silver, engraved with initials that weren't mine or hers. It was a man's watch, the kind that screams gift from a lover, not something she'd pick up at a flea market. We'd been together for 5 years, building what I thought was a solid life. Shared apartment, joint savings, talks of kids someday. She was my anchor, or so I believed. But those girls' nights that stretched into the wee hours, the unexplained withdrawals from our account labeled as shopping, they started adding up. I didn't confront her right away. Rage is a blunt instrument. I preferred something sharper, more calculated. That night, while she slept, I slipped her phone from the nightstand and mirrored it to my laptop. Nothing overt, no steamy texts or photos, but the banking app told a story. Recurring transfers to a Venmo account tied to a guy named Marcus, her co-worker from the marketing firm. A quick LinkedIn search confirmed he was the type. Flashy, ambitious, with a profile pic screaming midlife crisis. The watch? Probably his way of marking territory. I felt the betrayal like a gut punch, but I swallowed it. People like her thrive on drama. Silence starves them. Over the next few weeks, I played the devoted boyfriend. Cooked her favorite meals, planned surprise dates, all while weaving my web. I accessed our shared banking app. Her password was our anniversary date, how predictable, and started small. Rerouted her spa day funds to a charity in my name, ones she'd never notice at first. Then I dug into her work emails via a synced account she'd forgotten about. Sloppy receipts for client dinners that matched hotel bookings. I fabricated expense reports, inflating numbers just enough to flag audits, and anonymously tipped her boss via a burner email. Attached were PDFs of her own emails, doctored to look like fraud, nothing too obvious, but enough to raise red flags. The fallout hit like a storm. Her company launched an internal investigation. Whispers turned to outright accusations. Marcus, the lover, distanced himself faster than a rat from a sinking ship, probably to save his own skin. Sponsors for her side gig as a lifestyle influencer pulled out when the ethical concerns leaked to social media. She came home one evening, face pale, slamming the door. "They're suspending me pending review," she spat, eyes searching mine for sympathy. I feigned shock, held her as she cried, but inside I was tallying the score. It escalated when the promotion she'd been gunning for evaporated. Colleagues shunned her in the office Slack channels I'd monitored. She confronted me a month later, purse clutched like a shield, the watch nowhere in sight. "You did this, didn't you?" "The tips, the reroutes, it's all too clean." Her voice cracked, but there was fire in her eyes. I didn't deny it. "You stole more than a watch from me," I said calmly, pouring myself a drink. "You stole trust. I just balanced the books." She laughed, bitter and hollow. "You ruined my career over a fling?" "No," I replied, meeting her gaze. "You ruined us when you thought I wouldn't notice." She stormed out, but not before hurling accusations that fell flat. The lawsuits came next, her trying to pin the fraud on me, but the evidence pointed back to her carelessness. Headlines painted her as the embezzler, while I quietly stepped into a new role at a rival firm, using the skills I'd honed watching her unravel. Sometimes I replay it. The watches shine. The quiet nights of planning. The moment she realized she'd underestimated me. Revenge, they say, is a dish best served cold. Mine was Arctic. It didn't bring back what we had, but it gave me closure. She taught me that love without loyalty is just a transaction. And I learned that precision cuts deeper than any outburst. Now, as I build my life anew, thriving in her old shadows, I feel not guilt, but equilibrium. She found out who really held the timepiece all along, and it wasn't him. It was me.